Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Soap Artist. Today we are going to make some of these mini candy canes. So these aren't hard to make, but they definitely have a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to rolling it to get this nice even pattern. We're going to be making pink today because I need some more for a batch I'm making, but you can make them in any color combo that you want. I have green here. I also need to make some more purple. I have red somewhere because of course, you know, red candy canes are a must. So to make these, you're going to need 2 extruders. I'm using the Make-In extruder and this disc piece. So I'm going to load the disc in, turn that, make sure that's on. Now you can see over here I've already prepped my soap dough. So if you haven't done that, you'll need to prep some soap dough. I'm going to be using white and I need some more pink, so I have 2 tones. I've already, again, conditioned it, I've rolled it out, so it's ready to be loaded right into the extruder. So I'm going to get some white, just going to stick that in. And since I have light pink here, I'm going to do the slightly darker pink for this. Take pink. I'm going to put that one in this extruder. Just rolling it out a bit. I think it needs to be a little skinnier. There we go. Push that in. Put that all the way down. Stick it on. Screw that in place. Okay. So that one is prepped and ready. It's our pink. And so now the reason why I use 2 extruders is because you need this soap to be nice and flexible. And if you were to extrude out a whole string and then put in a new color and extrude that out and then you worked with it, the first color you did would start to dry out, it would start cracking, and you would just have a really hard time actually making the candy canes. They'll just be too brittle, and they said they'll start to break. So you can see I've just rolled out, I don't know, let's say it's about 6 inches worth. And I'm going to just roll out what I need each time that I make them. And I'm going to do, like I said, no more than about this length, so it's about 6 inches. I've attached the, I don't know if you can see that, if it will focus. I've attached the top, I've just kind of squeezed it a little bit. And I am now going to basically braid it. And I want this braid to be as even as I can make it. I'm crossing one over and then pulling this one to the side. You can see I kind of have a system with my fingers to keep the spacing right. The better job you do with braiding it, the better you're going to get an even candy cane look. So this is kind of important. So again, just braiding it. Till I get to the end. Okay. So you can see this got a little tighter than up top, which usually happens, but I can just gently twist this. I don't want to twist it too much because you can then break, okay, come on, focus, break the chain, and we don't want that. So now the goal is to roll this evenly. And what I've found is I start just gently rolling a little bit. Don't do just one section and then go on to the next. It will become uneven on you. So the goal is we really want these to remain as even as possible so we have that best kind of candy cane look. And we'll be able to twist it a little bit to help get it back, but it really comes down to how you twist it to start and then how you roll it. So you can see I am just, so I don't know if you can see, like these aren't quite together, so I still need to keep rolling it. There's still gaps here. Let's see. You can see. So this isn't completely rolled. I need to get this all basically rolled out, but I have to do it a little section at a time and move from one section to the next. So it took me a while to figure out how to actually roll these so that I got an even striped color. Okay, so this looks to be pretty good. I think all the pieces are firmly together. So it stayed pretty well. Now, you can twist this a little bit if you need to get a little bit more twist or candy cane twist to it, but don't twist too much because you could potentially break your string and we don't want that. So now I'm just going to, I trim the end off. And I'm going to cut this in about, this is probably 1.5 inches. I will cut these up. You can play with the size. You can do larger or smaller, depending on what you're going for. So this one, not quite long enough. I'm going to roll it out a little bit. It's going to be a skinnier candy cane, but it'll give me a little bit of length. See how I've kind of lengthened the color? I'm going to twist it just a tad to get that back to a more even candy cane. Okay, and then from there, simply fold it over, and there you have it. So here's this. I'm gonna roll it over, and we have a candy cane. Pretty cool. Fairly simple. So you see different sizes will result on the length that you cut them. This one is about 1.5 inches in length, and when I fold it over it makes the actual candy cane about 1 inch. And candy canes. So it's not hard. As I said, it just takes a little bit of practice and getting that braiding right. Once you get the braiding right and the rolling, then you will end up with these cute candy canes pretty much every single time. There you have it.